Hello, myself is Aparna and I want to know about the child program for childbirth.
Okay, this is called Nutan Pandit Lamaze program for childbirth.
I have been a very bad patient myself. I learnt breathing for labor and managed beautifully during my labor.
Nutan Pandit was in France during her pregnancy and happened to attend Lamaze classes there. Thanks to the techniques learned during the course, she realized it was possible to have a painless delivery. Spurred by this discovery and the excitement to share the same with her friends, she started informal classes at her home in Delhi in the year 1978.
There were many things that, apart from the breathing, that I thought were important that I was none the wiser of until I experienced them, like breastfeeding and nappy folding and raising children. So I added all that I thought the mother should really know so that she's well equipped after the baby is born also, not only for labor but after the baby is born. How will she deal with the baby? So I've inculcated all of those into my program.
In this book, she's written about some exercises also.
Nutan had also published books on childbirth which are suited specially to the Indian childbirth experience. For couples unable to attend her classes, these books are of a great help.
Her exercises, they are very good. They help me relax, they help me do anything. And these exercises they can be done any time of day. Like after having a meal, after half hour, 45 minutes, you can start doing the exercise anytime.
Megha and her husband are going to be parents soon. They have joined Nutan's classes to aid them with the oncoming delivery.
I have understood a lot in these classes about all the problems that my wife faced during the pregnancy and the labor, and in fact sometimes I feel that some part of that pain I have taken on myself. So I feel it to be more relaxed for my wife when I come along with her to the classes.
Contraction and contraction.
Nutan has been an expert on natural childbirth for almost 3 decades now. Her classes help in dispelling a lot of myths and fears regarding childbirth and in turn inspire the expecting mothers to approach natural birth with confidence. The course includes demonstration of helpful exercises, breathing techniques one should adopt during labor, the importance of a healthy diet, and how one should look after the baby once it comes home. At the class, one of the first things she teaches couples is how to meditate. The joy of pregnancy is often accompanied by a few apprehensions, and it's important to maintain calmness and composure during this time.
One of my friends, she's my neighbor. She has had big problems in her first trimester. She couldn't digest her food, she couldn't even digest water. Everything she used to eat used to come out. One of my bhabis, she used to puke a lot whenever she used to eat something. After every meal, she had to go to the washroom just for that. But touch wood, I didn't have such kind of problem.
Apart from normal urine and blood tests, there are various other tests that need to be done in the first trimester to rule out any venereal disease.
There are very sophisticated tests. Like one is called the AFP test or the alpha fetoprotein test. It's done latish around, say, after the 16th week of pregnancy, and it analyzes for major defects if there are major defects expected.
Nutan insists that pregnancy is an experience for both partners. The involvement of the father is a crucial aspect of every healthy pregnancy.
The husband doesn't help, the mother can go through a lot of trauma because looking after the baby, feeding it round the clock every 2 hours and managing the kitchen and managing the laundry is not easy. It's really tough. And without the husband's support, it's very, very tough.
The time of delivery or labor, what will happen is that when she is in a little pain or a little more pain, she'll tend to forget things. But if I have seen her do all these classes with her, or I have also practiced breathing, I'll keep prompting her at that point of time in the last minute.
Weight gain during pregnancy is inevitable. However, it's important for expecting mothers to monitor their weight gain lest it should spiral out of control.
A mother totally can gain about 13 kilos, 13 to 13 and a half kilos. And out of that, the first 25% is gained up to the fifth month. And 50% is gained between the 5th and 7.5 months. Another 25% up to the 9th month, from 7.5 to the 9th month, and none in the 9th month.
When you get married, you have a lot of whims and fancies, and when you get pregnant, you're very excited, but you know nothing about having a baby. And as many friends you meet, the more information they give you, and by the end of it, you're totally confused. When I came here for the first time, I could feel I'm connected with my baby.
The class usually comes to a close with a nutritious meal. Nutan believes it's imperative for everybody to eat well. A healthy body often feeds a healthy mind.
Mother must flow with labor. She must regress to her instinctive level. She should not be very logical. And then flowing with the experience. And it can be a beautiful experience if you flow with it.